Alright guys, here's the next update. You can see the sun is right in front of our front porch. Here's where we're going to be seeing that sun going down every time. Remember this place? Down there, look at that. They got some of the roof framed and they got the garages in there already. We turned around in there and saw that. Here's our house. It's all framed. So now they're going to be doing the shingles Monday and Tuesday, I guess. They put the sign up here. That sign wasn't there last time. I don't want you parking on the side of the street. You can see the airplanes around here. It's pretty cool. You see this? They put a lot of wood subfloors in. They put all the wood framing in there. They did our roof, you see, but it just didn't do the shingles yet. But the shingles are coming. They got the cutouts for the upstairs windows now, so that looks like that right there. They have it all framed and ready. Now it's time to do the shingles, and they're going to start doing the mechanical stuff on the inside, like your electrical, and they're going to start running all that stuff through the inside of the house. There's a lot of wood here. It's crazy. You can see our front porch has like wood beams there. Now those are just like pieces of wood, but they're supposed to be like actually like wood beams that are going to be going in there. You can see this. Here's your shingles. This is what's going on the roof. In a couple days, this is all going to be on our roof, and then our roof will be covered. It was nice that we had a roof up, so it did rain last night, but it rained after they had the roof up. So the inside of her, we were very lucky they framed for 2 weeks and never rained. It was sunny every day, so the inside of the house is pretty dry. What we like to see. There's a lot of shingles here. Three cases here. I mean, 1, 2, and 3. And they had this. The ground just moved on me. You can see they're doing all this construction here there's some wood laying out still. There's pins, there's mud and concrete, rocks. You can see out here, this is a farm field way out there in power lines. Then there's the sun. So our front porch is always facing the sun in the evenings. This is our front porch. It is a little wet actually because it rained last night, so the mud's wet. See, you can see the front porch has all the concrete. Looks like it's curing pretty good now. You can see that, and you can see the little top roof there from the front porch. So the front porch will be covered, so that's nice. When it rains, it won't be raining on the front door area. Will be dry. It's a very big front porch. This is the modern farmhouse style. You can see all the wood in the windows up there. It's crazy. Let's see, in the garage. This is our 2-car garage. You can see all the wood all the way up there. You can see all our, it's cold in here because of the windows. See how that back here, you see how that's a gap right there and it's showing daylight? That's gonna be a window is going in there. That is a hole cut out for the window. So that's not gonna be an issue. That's what I saw last week, that I was like, oh, it's got a gap in it, but it's actually gonna be where a window's going. There's a lot of wood here. This is really cool. See how they do some insulation here? Up here is some dry line insulation. And the reason why they did that is because that's part of the upstairs. Man, this is gonna be a very gorgeous house, everyone. We cannot wait until we can. Here's some insulation. You can see the white. That white stuff is here. So they covered that. Let's see what's going on over here. I got more white into the wall over here. And then here's your front door. You can see that cut out, and that's going to be the front door, and then that walks you out to the patio. So there's just a bunch of wood. All this has got the subfloor in it right now. It's just muddy because it's under construction, so you can see it's actually pretty clean in this garage for how much they did, all this work they did. They got just a few pieces of wood and one of the subfloors that are over there. Some insulation. This is what they were using. This is dry line, wall barrier, water barrier, air barrier. So it's really good for waterproofing. It's really good for the air barrier too. And it's the only thing that it's not good with is like if something were to fly through the house, like a bad tornado storm or something, and it hits the side of the house, like if you have siding and not brick, it can cause like a pretty good dent there. So it definitely can puncture a hole in that stuff, but it's also really good for fire. I've seen videos with people that have it, and it seemed to work really good with. It is really good with fire protection too. Yeah, it's pretty neat. You can see like the hole up there. It's where like the part of the shingles they fill it in. That's going to be next week, so that's why that looks like that. But you can see the wood looks really dry compared to like our old house, and you can see that the wood is thicker. You know, the wood is definitely thicker than our old house was. There's no doubt about it. Here's the entryway from the garage to the house. As you can see. And back here is going to be back bedroom. This is pretty clean for a construction garage. You see all this white that they took it all the way up to the top there, and then you see this. You see the box thing. That's for like your garage door opener. I'm pretty sure. Oh, you know what? It might be attic. I don't know if maybe that is. I'm not sure where our attic's going to be. I thought maybe it's upstairs, but maybe it is in there. And then this is, see, they added the white on the wall there all the way around. They took it up to the second floor, and then they also wrapped it around all the way through here. You can see this cutout here. It smells so good in here, like wood.
Concrete looks good.
Yeah, the concrete looks good. This is, well, it's because it's been under, I think it's because of the weather that we've had is so good. This cutout is for a window. That's what that cutout is. And then that's a window back there. That's where that gap was I showed you. You can see the really big cutout for the windows in the living room are way up back there. We're going. Yeah, they were making pancakes one morning in the garage. Now that they have a roof, they can do that. And see, like same with this. See that you can see daylight there, so there is a little bit of light coming through. It rained, it got a little wet there. That's because it's going to be filled in when the shingles. They're doing it Monday and Tuesday.
Yeah, they put that like cornerstone on top.
Right, that cornerstone on top thing is going to be up there. That's why. That's the only gap that I really see. That I do see a gap here. See that little light through there? So they're going to be, all these shingles are going to be tightening all that. They said they're going to tighten this up. You can see like some of the wood frames here. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. This is like, they do so much stuff in the amount of time. You see like, probably won't ever get to it, but you see up here. You got a little piece of the white wall part is damaged. I think that might be the one that we saw that was damaged, and they just put it up there. So. But overall, it looks really good. It's a big garage. I mean, it's a 2-car garage. It goes back, definitely goes back farther than our old garage does. You know, you can see the sun going down. It's going to be right there in front of us. And that's our driveway. And out there is just all fields. Let me see. Watch out, there's some nails here, like that nail right there. Here's all the subfloor. It's kind of like everywhere. There's a ton of stuff. Here's our steps. So this is like the front door here, and then there's there's windows that are gonna be in here. See, this is why this is all cut out, guys. You can see over here. There's a cutout. So these 2 are windows that'll be going in there. These 3 are windows. The little 3 squares are windows. This is going to be like a bar room, office room. It could even be a 4th bedroom if you wanted it to be. Yeah, they got check marks on that, see? This is a cool video because we get to see like all this framing, you know? There's a little bench there. Yeah, it's really wet because it rained. That's why I came in the house first. I don't want to get all this mud in the house. You know? But I can see in here, I found our windows that are cut out.
Yeah.
There's 2 in the front, there's 3 square ones on the side for the bar and office room. That's right here. And then here's when you enter the front door. So when we enter this is the front door. Here, let's go on the patio. See? Here's your dry line and everything. And this is the roof of the porch. The porch is huge. It's insane how long this porch is. And now you see, this is our view. So we have a sun coming down every evening. So our house faces the sun in the evening. In the morning, it'll be behind us. You see, this is why the dry line here is like this, because there's windows coming through here. There's nails on the ground here. And you can walk around. You see I was trying to say on the video that these don't look like this. Like, we're getting 3 wood beams.
That's just to hold the roof until the beams are.
Right, that's just to hold the roof for now. But there's going to be big. These are going to be big wooden beams that are going to be holding this up. They're not on here yet. You see, like, that was what I was talking about the other day when I said this is cut in half. Yeah. Look at that, split in half. But they said that they are going to tighten it up, and there's multiple stages, and they said they will take care of it. You can see like our backyard there. So our front porch is huge. It's really cool, guys. And then when you come in from the front door, you see this entryway. So you come in the front door and you turn to the left. This is going to be the bar, office room, whatever you want it to be. It's gonna be our bar, maybe a second dining table in case we had company over. You can see like where that piece was damaged that I found last week is for a cutout window, so you can see it clearly is going to be a window, so it's not an issue whatsoever. The insulation around it is secure. Same with these 3 windows. And then this is the entryway. It's like an arc that's going to be to your walk in after the archway, and then you're going to see that you have our living room. Wow, look at this. So this is going to be the back wall. This is crazy. It's flipped around because the model home that we toured was different than this. So because everything was flipped. So as you can see, all this wood, this is an unbelievable amount of wood, you know? And the view is absolutely beautiful out these back windows, you guys. This is like, I'm definitely in awe here. This is amazing. This house in this area this is the dream our dream home that we liked when we did the model tourings, and this is the area that we like the best out in. This area is just incredible with the woods. I mean, look at that view. Jeez, oh Pete. It's really awesome. So our living room is a really good size. You can see that this is all living room space. Now, see, this is the back door. So this, technically, we could put another dining table back here. And then this is going to be your 2 window cutouts are here, as you can see. Hopefully, the floor feels pretty secure. Let's see what it looks like downstairs. So this is going to be 2 cutout windows. So we're going to have a lot of light in this house. There's 2 cutout windows here. Looks like there's 2 by 12. And then this is the back door. So we went with not a sliding door, but we went with like just an open single door because we like the look of it a little better. And we have so much light coming in, we didn't really want a huge sliding door. But as you walk out, you can see we're pretty high now. And you can see the woods. That's our backyard. See? Man, we're really up here. We're higher than I thought. Because it's the first floor. It doesn't feel like that. But then you come in here and you're like, whoa, it's high. We're actually high up off the ground. There's no way that someone could get up here from the first floor. The only way that you can walk in from is from the back door in the basement. There's a walkout. That's the only way. So this is pretty cool. The back door, the single door, see? And you can see the backyard. You can see all this. You can see all the mud out there still. And you can see some of the, I think you might be able to tell the small little creek back there now because we're higher up. The woods go very thick. So this is gorgeous to have the windows view of the living room being the backyard of the woods. And you can put a dinner table here and stuff, and then this is the big windows. You see the archway, the entryway? It looks so cool. And then you see all this white wall here. They used it all here too. They got it everywhere. I mean, you can see, look at all this white on the walls when they were framing it. Now, I found in the garage that piece that they did use, that broken piece. It's in the garage. It's up at the top of the garage. But yeah, and all these little daylight coming through, that's going to be with the shingles, so that's going to be all taken care of in a few days. They're going to,
They're out front.
yeah, the shingles are all ordered. They're all up front, right out here is where they're at. I showed it to him earlier on the video. This is really neat, guys. Look at this. These are the windows for the living room, and the view is amazing. It's insanely good with the woods. You couldn't pick a better lot than this. We took our time, did our research this time, compared to our first house and research on the area, and it's just way more better quality and better area than where we were.
That's where your TV's going.
You can see the wood frame up there. See where all these are cut out for these are going to be huge windows that are being here. That's going to be a lot of daylight. You can see it goes all the way up the top. Looks like there's a few pieces of wood that are loosed up there. And then like, here's your stairs. So when I think, yeah, the TV will be like on this wall here, and then you're going to have staircases going up. So you're going to be able to see the upstairs. It's going to be an open concept. You're going to be able to see it upstairs. So it's going to feel very open and very tall. The roof is very tall. How awesome is this?
Big.
The house is huge, guys. It's 10 times bigger than what we had before. Here's the steps to the basement, and where our living room will be, there's steps right here going upstairs. That leads up to the top. So let's go this way. Let's see what's this way. Okay, so that gap I was explaining to the construction manager is right here. From the inside, you can see that there's daylight showing. That is a cutout window. So it's going to be taken care of. This is a cutout window. So there's tons of windows and there's tons of light in this house. Between and there's two windows over there. I didn't realize we had two windows in the back and a back door. And then there's two windows here. I mean, it's going to help with electric bill. We're not going to be using a lot of our lights unless it's dark out, because all the daylight, natural daylight in this house is going to be awesome. There's little 2 square cutouts there. You see that? Oh, that's interesting. You can see the dry line going through here. So we're on schedule, as they said. We are going to be we have an inspector, and we're going to be doing the pre-drywall inspection in December. In like 3 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, we'll be ready for him to come out, and he'll look at all this frame. He'll look at everything, and then once we get to go, the drywall is going up. Right now, the framing has come along, so they've done so much. It's incredible how fast, with it being a stick-built house and not prefab. It's amazing that they did all this. They had a big crew. What's this? This looks like a cutout also. That looks like a cutout window too, see?
That's above the bathroom.
That doesn't look like a skinny window.
The window, I think, is
I don't know, maybe it. Yeah, we're not sure what that. It looks like a cutout for something. It's 2 by 12. I'm sure it's just 5 feet there between them. Oh yeah, that's the shower bench right there. We're standing in the shower area now, which is going to be actually, look at that. It's by the garage.
Yeah.
So that's why they said they're going to.
Closet here.
Yeah, that's the closet here. This is why they said they were going to insulate the inside of the garage, guys, because our main bedroom closet will be actually facing on the wall of the garage, so we need it to be insulated so it doesn't freeze. This is. I don't want to go home now, I want to stay here. It's pretty cool, man, seeing all this. You can see our stairs. You can see it from here too, the downstairs and then the upstairs. Kelly's walking upstairs. Let's see what we got going on downstairs. Let's see what it looks like out one of these windows. See? It says 50, 28 and 50. 50, 50. And they're check marked. See? Look at how much wood they hold up here. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 panels of 2x4 wood to hold this structure of these 28 by 50 for the windows. 28 by 50, and then the big one's 50 by 50, and then it's two of them that go up. See, one goes up, there's a top level, and then there's a bottom level of the windows. So you're gonna need a ladder to clean these windows, that's for sure. I'm not tall enough. You can see some of that pipe is still down there. See that in the backyard? That's green, so it's sanitary color pipe. It's so thick, the wood, you still can't see that far out there. You can see that big green pipe right there. That's huge, huge sanitary pipe. And then that white pipe. See this white pipe down there, right there. That's the drain pipe. See, so that'll be like their neighbor. That's the neighbor. See, it goes right out to the woods out there. Or that's where all the stormwater will go. Yeah, it's a cool view. This is our view from our window. As you can see, the way that they cut out the woods here, you got a really good view both directions. It looks like they got rid of their, I don't see their telescope thing, whatever that was. Yeah, it's awesome. It's cold in here because the windows aren't in, but now I'm walking down the steps into the basement, which looks like it's going to be really dark down here. Now, they do have that cutout. All right, so see the framing now. So here's our finished plumbing in the basement. Here's some water down here. It's freezing down here, guys. Sheesh. Here's some more water down here. Very dark in the basement, guys. It looks better on the video than it is in person. It's hard for me to see down here. But you can see, like, see this. Remember on the outside we were looking at the basement and we said, look at these columns. That's what it looks like in the inside. It goes up like that. See some daylight there. So you can see the plumbing. I don't know why there's water here. I think it's because they're, I don't know what that is. You should dry that up, something, I guess. It's crazy. The concrete looks like it's still curing, doesn't it? It definitely looks different than it did last time I saw it. You can see the steel beams here going through. God, it's so cold down here, guys. It's freezing down here. With that walkout, here's our walkout basement. See, it's going to be a big sliding door. Now look at this. See, now they got the wood showing and they got it all ready to go. See, check that out. That's where it's going to be, the walkout door to our backyard, and this is the walkout. It's right here. See? It's a good sized basement, you know. You can see the large steel beam going through and a piece of wood across it, like that, all the way across. You can see remember I told you the windows were in? Here's your small 2 windows, which is, we really like this because you got a little bit of window here, but it's not a lot. See, I wish they would do something like, see how dirty that looks right there? I wish they could, like, make it look like that part, like, I don't know, like top coat or something. Yeah, I'm coughing in here. It's cold. Yeah, those windows look pretty good. I like them. I like that size, you know. It's like we didn't want huge windows in the basement. we have that walkout door, which is it's gonna be glass, so it's gonna get some light in here. You just don't get a lot in the evening. It's all in the front of the house, so you don't really get much light down here now. But you can see some of the plumbing. You can see this going through. Pipe there. Here's more of the beam. See, that's the big beam going all the way across. More piping. Stuff underneath the stairs there, and then more pipe. And then this is our second beam, which is smaller. It's a little smaller than the first beam, but see, it goes all the way across where the stairs are, and it's going all the way down to the end. Like that. You can hear Kelly walking upstairs a little bit. It's the wood looks pretty good, guys. I mean, the wood is definitely thicker than the wood we had at our old house. Holding up the subfloor on the first level is what we're looking at right now. Yeah, it looks like they got, see how they did that there? It's so beautiful. The layout of this house is so nice. I'm really looking forward to it. When we get closer to getting in here, yeah, I'm not really sure. Like some of them look so normal and white, the concrete, and then some of them look distorted, you know what I mean? Like this one, it's just like, I don't know, put like a sealant or something on it to help it touch it up a little bit, you know, to make it look better. That's about all I can do. They wrote on here, see? I don't know what they wrote. Looks like that's center line for the steel beam going in, see? Let's see. I don't see anything that noticeable. There's a light up there somehow. It's coming through there's no daylight. That's a light for something. That's not sunlight. That's something coming up there. Now that's a little gap there. The subfloor is. Yeah, I don't know what that gap is there. Crazy. There's like a light there for some reason. I can't, it's too tall for me. I can't get up there and look in there. You can see all this wood all over the place. Yeah, that water. I'm getting little footprints in here now. Someone's gonna, like this right here. See that? That's chipped concrete there. That wasn't like that, so that happened after they've been working in here. They must have dropped a tool or something in there. Let's see, here's a little pipe there. Yeah, so here, that's the basement. Looks like we saw all this. There's a bigger wood beam, in a different color going across. Goes over goes over this steel beam right here, see? Yeah, there's a ton of wood in this house. There's so much more wood than our other house. It's just insane amount, much more. I mean, it's unbelievable how much more wood there is than before. It's interesting. They left that one open, see? Huh. They got some pieces of wood here. See how they got pieces of wood across up there? Some boards. And then in the middle, they got that big board. I wonder if that other one has that up there. It looks like they used it. Also used that thing on top of it. See that? See, this is a big piece of wood too, going across onto the steel beam. See how it's on the steel beam? The wood looks much better than our old house, guys. There's no doubt. I'm really impressed. Really, really like the wood. The wood quality of the wood looks good to me. There's much more solid, way more thicker wood than what we had in our old home. They also have some over here. See, down here is some space, and then yeah, see, you can see them all on top of the wood there. We had one in our old house that was cracked really bad. It was like lifted up really far. I don't notice that. And this looks like they all look much better for sure. I don't see any of them that are cracked or anything. Even on this side, I mean, they look really good. I'm watching every one of them. I don't see any of them that are lifted, like insanely lifted. See how big that piece of wood is on that side. Jeez. And that going across. See, that goes all the way through to the stairs. And that goes across all the way to the edge of the stairs, and then there's another piece that goes and continues. And then this piece here goes all the way to the rest of the side. Yeah, it's a lot of wood. I don't see any issue with the big spacing or anything. I mean, they are heavy on the beam, steel beam. Let's get out of here, it's cold. Now we're walking back up the steps. You can see the sun, see? Oh, it's so bright, look at that. Wow. Okay, look at the basement. I was showing the video of the basement. Look at how much better the wood is on that holds up the framing of the wood. I don't know why there's water everywhere, but there is. And I think when they were working down here, they used a tool and they chipped our concrete pretty good. Because you can see it right here. See that? It's bad. That's no good. They're gonna have to fill that with like concrete mixer or something. You know what I mean? To fill that in. But look at the water. I don't know where the water's coming from. But look at this. This is what I was explaining on the video. Look at these wood beams. Look how solid, how thick that is compared to our old house. I mean, look at how thick that is compared to the size of the ones we had. And look at how I walked every one of these beams, every side of this house. None of them have a gap or split in half. They're all leveled. It's really nice looking. And then that one piece I showed on the video, Kelly, is where was that at? This part. Look at the size. Now this one is big. Look how thick that is, because that goes into the stairs and then it comes out. But look at this. Look at the size of that going across onto that steel beam. I mean, that thing is huge. You see this different color of the wood? Look at the size of that. And these windows are perfect size. I didn't want really huge windows in the basement. And our walkout looks huge. Yeah, you can't hear. I'm gonna let Kelly look around in there. I'm gonna go upstairs, guys, so I can get you the upstairs now, okay? This is where I'm headed right now. You can see, okay, so there's a bunch of steps here. So now we're in the middle of the steps. This is the top floor. So this is the last part of the house we're gonna show. You can now see the windows in the living room. So this is gonna be, this structure framed here is laid out. This is the railing, see? And then we're gonna have a railing there, so it's gonna look really pretty. And now we're looking at the top floor. You can see looking down, you can see the living room so it's gonna be open concept, so you can be able to actually see the living room from upstairs, which is really pretty. Look at that. It's amazing. Seeing these big windows up here. It feels so high up here. It feels very high because there's two levels of stairs I had to climb up. Now they got this. See, this is a bedroom. Now look at this. They have all the stuff covered all over this place. All of it in there, all the way to the top. You can see the gaps from where the shingles are going to be laid out, which is going to be in 2 days. You can see a little gap there. They said they're going to tighten this all up, you know, when it's not done yet. There's stages, they said, and I asked them about it, and they said they reinforced it, saying it absolutely house is going to be very tight when they're finished, and their inspector's going to check everything, and you can see the shingles going there. There's wood everywhere. Look at this cut out window, a 2x12, going in right there. So this is what it looks like from the. Check that out. You can see the roofing. See that? You can see the roof. This front porch is below us here. You can see the front yard. It's going to be out here. You can see the sun going down. It's going to be really pretty from up here because you can see a little bit better with it being higher up. You can see the patio home out here. It's going through. Someone's driving by. They're doing. That's amazing. I mean, look at how far along the patio home is getting, the framing. So we walk around here. Everything, the wood is, I'm really happy with the wood because the wood is much thicker and it just much better quality that they used. The wood that we had in our old house was just a little sketchy at times, some areas. This wood is, you can tell by the color and the thickness, it's much better quality wood. This house there's tons of wood. Call it the bourbon barrel house, you know? You can see Kelly. This is what it looks like from our upstairs, looking down the living room when Kelly's down there. You can see this is just awesome. Then you go a little walk in up here, and then this is another. This is two windows cut out here. It's so cool that you can see the roof of the front porch from up here, and the sun is really pretty up here. Yeah, this is amazing, guys. This house is going to be absolutely gorgeous. I'm sure my wife can't wait to decorate for Christmas in this place. You can see our car way down there. Let's see. All this would look great, you know. I think it's cool seeing the railing there. And this has got a note saying patch all gable holes. You can see that they're talking about probably. Okay, so then this is going to be. So this is why this is cut out like this. This is an actual bathroom, an upstairs bathroom is what this is. So that's why that looks like that. Everything is marked. You see, can like 24, 2 feet, 4 inches, 50. They have all these measurements checked. 26. Right there, see it's marked. And then this is the back bedroom. As you can see, Kelly's office is going to be over there in the front. So this back one is the backyard. You can see this is a cutout for the last window of the house. A 2x12 going in right there. And that'll give you a pretty view of the backyard. So now you're a little bit higher up, so you can see it a little bit differently. It's pretty cool. Really cool seeing this house like this. There's a lot of wood here. Hope I did okay with filming it. Everybody can see really well with this video. That wants to see that likes seeing construction progress in homes. It's pretty awesome being in here. All right, I think we covered everything. So for now, guys, this is our progress. We'll see what happens. We'll get our shingles up this week. I'm sure we'll be out here next weekend after Thanksgiving. Everyone have a good holiday. See you.